something that they remember from either the video or something we've learned before about government. Anything about government. Now, number 5, what do you think?
The government runs the city.
Okay, so the government can run the city. Number 3?
The government can help people be safe.
The government can help people be safe. What do you think?
Hospitals.
It
and build roads.
It does hospitals and roads. Great things to remember. What about you, lovely lady?
The government can help people be safe, and so they won't feel so bad.
Okay, so it can help to do a lot of things. Now, who can we think of that are people in the government? Let's think of specific positions in the government. Who can give me one position?
The mayor.
The mayor, okay.
Judge.
A judge.
City council.
A city council member. The police aren't directly part of the government, but they do help to support the government. That's a good thought. Hospital workers help to support the government. Who's in charge of the country? Who's in charge? Don't give me his name. You give me his name, but also his position. Who's in charge?
The president.
The president. And who helps out the president? Number 6. Who helps out the president?
State government.
The state government. What's the person right now? It's a guy. What's the guy's position? Who helps? There's the president, and there's this guy. It's his helper. What do you think? You forgot. That's okay. Let's see. Who has helped? Does anyone remember?
Vice president.
The vice president. And someone mentioned a judge. Does anyone remember the big word, the big phrase, starts with an S, what that branch of government is called? Does anyone remember? Assets? Not the senators. The senators are part of the legislature, though. They are part of our government. It does start with an S.
Supreme.
The Supreme. Here's the word. The Supreme something. This word starts with a C.
Court.
Okay, so the Supreme Court houses our judges, and then we have our president and our vice president and his council. Now let's all look at this front page. So, what is a government? A government is a group of people who lead a country, a city, or a state. Can someone go ahead and read me this first sentence, please? Number 11, go ahead.
The United States Constitution explains how our government works.
Okay, thank you. 15, do you want to read the next one?
It gives the government many powers, like the power to protect our rights and keep us safe.
Number 17.
It also says those powers have limits.
Okay, and 16, finish off, please.
For example, the government cannot force people to worship a certain way.
A certain way. Okay, so what this is saying is that our government does a lot of cool things. Our government is in charge of a lot. But they have a lot of power. But to make sure that nothing goes wrong and nothing bad happens, they also have a lot of limits. And that's how come our states have governments too. And we don't just have a president and a vice president. So I want to open up to the inside. Okay, so this is a picture of a person, not our current president, correct?
Right.
Correct. Who is our current president? Who's the current president? Number 10?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, right? And is that Barack Obama?
No.
That's just a guy. That's okay though. Can anyone please read me this first little blurb right here? Go ahead. Miss Mike.
The president is the leader of our country. The governor is the leader of Florida. The mayor is the leader of your city or town. Senators and representatives make laws.
Okay, so we just learned about a lot of people, right? Okay, so the president is in charge of what?
Country.
You guys can shout it out. The president is in charge of?
Country.
The governor is in charge of?
Florida.
The mayor is in charge of? The city or town. Okay, and then the senators and representatives help make what?
Laws.
Okay, so our senators and representatives, they work at the level for the whole country and also at a state level. Okay? Sound like a plan? answer that question, let's pause. Who can tell me what is a citizen? What is a citizen? What can you guess from what we've read?
Someone who takes care of their community.
Okay, a citizen should take care of their community. Good citizens take care of their community, but a citizen is just someone who lives within a community. And that community can be a town or a city or even a country, right? So are you guys citizens?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what services can our government provide other than firefighters and police officers? Hospitals and ambulance drivers, absolutely. Let's see, who else? Let's see. We're in something right now. What else does government do? What do you think?
Build schools and homes.
It does build schools and homes. Okay. So government can offer some jobs. What else can the government do?
The government, the builders can build a school so people can learn.
Okay, let's think. This is something that we drive on. The government in charge of it. Let's see, who is missing? Yes, you.
Buses, cars.
Ooh, not buses and cars. The government's not in charge of buses and cars, but they're in charge of something important for buses and cars. I think. Roads, right? So we've got roads, we've got schools, we have hospitals, we have police stations, we've got fire stations. What about places we use to get books? What are those called? Is the government in charge of those?
Library.
Libraries. Can anyone think of anything else that the government might be in charge of?
Stores.
Stores, so the government's not actually in charge of stores. It comes up with a lot of rules for stores though. Last idea?
The park.
The park, yes. The government is in charge of all of our parks. Now, let's keep going and learn a little bit more about our government. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read this paragraph, guys. So, governments make laws, decide if laws are fair, and make sure that people obey the laws. Laws help to keep us safe. Laws help to make sure that everyone is treated fairly. If we didn't have laws, there would be no consequences for people who steal things or hurt people. Thumbs up or thumbs down, would that be fair? We didn't have laws, would that be fair for everybody? Okay. Are our laws fair?